Hello! I'm going to take you over to some massage stuff that I thought you might be interested in. Today I massaged my husband for, let's see, this is his actually fourth massage in 1 week since he's been complaining about his lower back. He says he's been getting improvements. Just wanted to show you some stuff. There is a portable heater there that is a towel warmer that's on. It has my hot stones in it and my hot towels. This is lotion. Usually I buy like the massage lotion, but it leaves greasy film, and they say it's all natural, but I never know what's in it because they don't really have it listed. And then I buy the Biotine stuff and stuff. So I just go with the Gold Bond Ultra. Gold Bond Ultimate. This one's African Shea Butter and also cocoa butter. I actually find it works really great for my hands. Right now I'm massaging him effleurage, and then that's my massage tools. Tomorrow I have a whole bunch of linens in that left gray bag, and then I have, this is a support pillow that I use later. That right there has actually a whole bunch of pillows, like a pregnancy pillow, breast pillow for women with large busts, or men too, with large guts or busts. And then there's also a little craniosacral head pillow in there. This is Shane. I'm manipulating his shoulder right there. I'm getting underneath the scapula. He's been complaining a little bit today about his upper shoulder because we've been realigning it. He works out so much, so it's good to get into the fascia of his muscles. Let's go to some more stuff. Yes, right here I'm stretching on his erector spinae muscles. Also, his supraspinatus, teres major. Teres major's in there somewhere. It's underneath the shoulder. I meant trapezius. And I'm gliding along his erector spinae, away from the spine. This helps to stretch out all the muscles, give room. Feels relaxing. I switch sides, basically doing the same thing, moving along the erector spinae, creating room. QLs right there. I'm pushing the muscles horizontally and away from the spine. Helps relieve pressure on the low back. And let's go to, let's see, this might be a pressure point. Yes, relieving his pain. Right now, he actually confirmed that he never actually wanted to be jinxed by me by saying that he's actually never ruptured his Achilles tendons. He told me he actually broke his ankle. So he has had a broken ankle, and he has had a ruptured patella on his right. His left side is actually the one that's hurting. I'm on his right side right now, the right back side, posteriorly. Using some skin rolling to help push toxins out of the tissue. Okay, now I am draping the leg, lifting it. That's a new quilt I got at Ross. Securing it. I'm getting into his lower back. There is an ilium, the ilius psoas muscle is the lower back, and it attaches across the ilium, but also the tensor fasciae latae, the vastus lateralis, and then the IT band up to the side. And it's good to get into those tight, tendinous, big hamstrings and get into the fascia so that you can relieve pressure and create more room for healing. Right here it is rotating his hip out, stretching his knee. He actually has really good range of motion. This is the one where he ruptured the patella tendon completely in the front. Let's go to a different one. Let's see. Where's it at? Oh, here we go. I have to use the screen recorder. I'm rotating the hip, pushing it up, trying to extend from the lower back right here, the psoas. The psoas does attach to all of the lower lumbes, but I've never hurt anyone in my life. In fact, everyone's like, I could teach you to be deeper, you need to be deeper. And I'm more like a medium firm, so nobody has ever complained that I've injured them, ever. Yeah, but you can potentially pull the psoas too much if you jerk it, and then you yank it, and then it could technically pull one of the intervertebral discs if it wasn't already pulled already. be careful of that. All Southern California, all the lawsuits, difficult for you to know because of HIPAA if they actually had an injury to begin with. Because they might have had that and they just want you to pay for their future medical bills with chiropractors. Okay, yeah. So working the leg, I'm getting into his IT band, pulling it away from the hamstring muscles. This is nice because that is actually the most sensitive part. People spasm all the time, unless they're like marathon runners where it's already like sensation's dead and cut off, um, or they just like the pain. Yeah, that will make people squirm really hard if you go too deep into the IT band. Um, moving it around. Okay, so that's therapy dog right there. That's our little poodle Growly, Mr. Growly, Prince Growly, Prince. He likes to growl. Sometimes I call him Prince Growly. Um, Working on the left side. That's our other dog, our other therapy pet. That's Princess. She's trying to eat the lotion. It's gonna make her vomit later. Tell her not to. Um, okay, yeah. So stretching this leg, working the left side, flexing the knee, getting in there. This is the knee he's having problems with. I found that, oh shoot, yeah, actually I need to lower this because you can't see that at all. The screen is not good. Okay, yeah, you can see it a little bit. All right, but not really. Yeah, so I'm moving the hip from the hip. I'm actually using that as an anchor. I'm anchoring at the hip. If you push on a tendon and then you pull and move it around, it helps to increase elasticity in that tendon and give it some room. A lot of the times when you have pain, it's attached to the joints, and he's having a knee pain right around the lateral and close to the middle. And I found that his hamstrings are actually very tight near his lateral edge of his knee on the left. Whenever I bend the knee, I have to actually press on his lower hamstring tendons, and it relieves pressure, and I can bend his knee a lot better. And then whenever I hold it, anchor it, and then make the leg straight again while holding the ankle and pushing it flat, it helps to stretch out that, and then I can get more range of motion whenever I do it, whenever I bend the knee again to stretch his quads. All right, let's go to another video. Screen recording doesn't take as long to process. Inserting all these videos does though. Alright, that's actually his hip. He's draped. I'm working, trying to relax. It's difficult to tell. Yeah, it's not a good angle. Uh, Getting into each hamstring muscle, pulling it apart. You've already seen that. Making it loose, getting it ready. This right here, stretching the knee. This is more, I'm pulling it. He might even squirm right here. I'm squirming earlier. I'm actually pushing down on the hamstring tendon wall, and I'm actually lowering it so that it's giving me more stretch. And then he has more range of motion whenever I let go. He's definitely not complaining though, that's for sure. See, I'm pushing on it right there. I'm actually pressing my thumb into it in the lateral edge. He kind of moved a little bit, but I think that just adjusts himself. Alright, the dogs are crazy. This is him face up. I'm trying to get into the iliopsoas. We're getting into ilium. There's a tendon. If you can feel the pulse in the front lobe, close to the superior, like anterior superior iliac spine, the ASIS, then you are too far in towards the belly button. You need to move just a finger away so you don't feel the pulse, and that will be the tendon that's supposed to go 45 degrees from the hip. When you raise the leg, you can see the hip, and you're supposed to work that tendon. He's so tight or ticklish, which is a trigger point, that it's a little bit difficult to work. He needs more massage sessions. See, he's lifting the hip right now. I'm feeling for where the hip is. That's the ilium right there, the ASIS. Trying to feel that, and then anchoring it, lifting just to make sure that there's supposed to be like a tight band. They literally feel like their own little cable when you're trying to palpate for those tendons. Lower it. He's assisting sometimes. I take the leg pillow out later, which actually helped a lot. That's me feeling for inside for the tendon for the that connects through the hip, because there's an attachment that goes to the lower trochanter through the hip of the iliopsoas, and that's what, if it's really tight, it could pull on the lower back, causing pain and also lower pressure on his SI joint, which he's feeling. And they are connected, the QLs are connected to each intervertebral disc, literally. So if you have it pulled too hard and you're not having strong muscles elsewhere, then this is your first indicator of the pain. And he's not having low back pain that hurts and debilitates him at all. It's just minor nuisances. But yeah, they could give you a herniated disc. That's what I was told in these review videos. Okay. He likes this move. It doesn't hurt as much. Alright. Let's go. Let's leave that one. Go to a different one. Still working the leg, moving it out. Pups are there, offering support. She's actually chewing her paw right there. Okay. I think this is where. Okay, yeah, this is great. The IT band is actually, I'm actually stretching from the hip, anchoring it with my fleshy part of my calf so it doesn't hurt, like not the bony part. This is pulling from the low back. It kind of helps to relieve the low back and press the muscles, contract them, pulling on the hip. And I think I'm going to be working the lateral, no, I'm working the knee right there. Alright, working the tendons in the quads. I think there was tissue. Nope, wasn't there. Oh. Oh, right, you're here. So, if you have the leg rotated externally outward, it makes it a short IT band and it's easier to massage, and they'll get some benefits from it without the pain, as much pain. Okay, me. Do more of the same things. Okay, let's go to some of the therapeutic applications. Let's see if we can find something. Sideline. Alright, this side doesn't hurt him. Let's go to the next side. But yeah, it's pretty much, that's a glide semi-myofascia. You're supposed to feel so that deeper in there underneath the rectus spinae, you can feel a pressure part, and he did say he felt it. That was actually the keel. It's deeper under the rectus spinae muscle. There's 3 of them: spinalis, longissimus, iliocostalis. And let's go to another one. Okay, so this is the side that hurts him. Right here. That's his right side. Yeah, it's a glide, trying to get in the keels. Pups are there. At this point, they kind of start to be a nuisance on massage because of the adjustments, but they're still there, offering love, and you see, they're really happy. That's good. Okay, so this is lowering the leg from the hip, stretching the psoas is the intent. Looks like I'm grabbing his glutes, but I'm not. I'm actually pressing into his lower back and his hip, pulling the leg back towards me and dropping it lower than the table. So I'm getting him close to me, so it's lower, and he can feel a pull from his back, which is stretching his QLs and iliopsoas as well. And yeah. Okay. Now I'm using hot rocks. I got them. I took them out of there. The hot warmer. There's a bowl of cold water there to cool them down. Sometimes they're just too hot. The heat is actually really great. He's enjoying it. It's loosening it up. It's not too hot for him. The muscles absorb the heat from the rocks. Never stroke over the bones. You notice the rectus spinals are really thick. I'm massaging along the spine and between the shoulder blades. So the big muscles soak it up and it expands and creates more room, and then you have more relaxation and more of the endorphins and whatnot are flowing through, and all the toxins are flowing out. I'm laying on his back on his spine. It's helping to relax. They're not too hot because I've used up most of the heat on the muscles, but they're still warm, not cold. You don't want to put them cold unless it's something they're into for like inflammation, you know, not after a really major injury, but like if they have it in their body in an area or something, or if they're just really hot, then you could use cold stones. Some people run really hot, and yeah, that's a problem with massage places is that a lot of the times the rooms are either too cold or too hot. So if you have a fan and you have cold stones and you have a little portable heater, then you're good. Because you know you could have someone who runs hot right after a really hot room where someone's really cold, and yeah, unless you have a room that adjusts the temperature all the time, it can be kind of frustrating. But then again, it's not. Alright, so those are stones that I've used already. I'm working into his upper trapezius, his rotator cuff, top muscles, attachments, the rhomboids, this, even the supraspinatus, because supraspinatus can cause a lot of shoulder problems at the top as it attaches to the humerus under the acromion, and it's actually the thinnest attachment site of the shoulder. I just learned that today when I was reviewing it, just a refresher. Yeah, always pulling tight muscles apart. Some people like to dig in deep to the muscle belly. A lot of times there's inflammation or myofascial inflammation that's really tight, and it's, at that point it's like adhesions between muscle layers, so you can't get on. He's pretty good though, but he just can't tolerate a lot of pressure because he's just so tight from long workouts. Okay, so those stones are going to be coming off. Quick massage into place the muscles, relaxes. Use a hot towel. There's actually a table warmer on the table, so the therapy dogs are actually enjoying that. And it's cocoa flavored lotion, so Princess likes to lick it, but I have to tell her not to because she actually does vomit later. And then that is a hot towel from the towel warmer. Put on his lower back. He's liking it. I had it on his neck earlier. And a different one actually. Yeah, actually that was on his neck, and then I put it on his lower back. That's the one that I put on his lower back. It's nice and toasty warm. Alright. End of session. Great.